Mary Dickson, you're up this time. I won't make you sit down. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Mary Dickson, and I am a resident of Burbank and a daily bicycle commuter, and also I ride the Metrolink train. I'm speaking tonight on behalf of myself and my family only. I'm here to address the proposed alignment of the bikeway adjacent to the flood channel. First, I want to thank the city staff for all their hard work on this project. We've been following it for years, and they've done a really awesome job. Second, I just wanted to point out about the diversity of the bicycling community in Burbank. Many of you may think that they are particular people, but they really come from all backgrounds. There are recreational cyclists, there's commuters, there's teenagers who ride bikes, there's families who ride with young children, there's folks who may not be able to afford a car and so ride bikes. There's many of those in Burbank that I know personally, and so they really cross over the entire community. The staff report notes that the bikeway that is already under design will provide a high-quality facility that is inviting to use for commuter, utilitarian, and recreational trips. Phase 1 of the bikeway is already built and lives up to those standards. The staff report also notes that the bikeway project is a top priority project in the city's bicycle master plan that was approved in 2009. The importance of this project cannot be understated. Unless you use the Metrolink station during busy commuter hours, you may not appreciate the number of people that are leaving and arriving from this station, as well as the steady stream of bicyclists and pedestrians who use the station as a crossing point from downtown Burbank to the opposite side of the I-5 freeway. There are now 26 trains arriving in Burbank before 10 a.m. Many of these commuters are now arriving or departing on bicycles. The southern end of the proposed bikeway also provides an important link to the Los Angeles River bike path at the south end of the proposed project and Phase 1. This project is a keystone project, and that was described in the 2005 report as being an integral to a network of bike paths throughout Burbank. From my perspective, as a daily commuter, this project is important for another reason. The city and the council, including the mayor, have not always been particularly friendly to on-street bicycle improvements. Understandably, it causes some problems with autos. And with the increase in the Caltrans projects, they're adversely affecting the pedestrian and bicycle-friendly character of the city, such as the Western Avenue intersection. This off-street bike path is more important than ever. But Mr. Scott's memo, which is included in the agenda materials, gives absolutely no weight to the importance of this project to the community.
Hi. I'm not sure which way to go here. I'm a bicycle commuter. I'm trying to get to the Metrolink train station. I just rode this great path, but it dead ends here. I'm not sure if I should go up to Victory and cross, or to Lake, or to Flower, but I think I have to cross under the freeway to go to Flower, so I'm just not sure what to do. It looks like the path continues on the other side, but I don't know. I don't think so. Any suggestions? So one of the alternatives is to take Lake. I think that the city officials suggested they might put a bike lane there, so maybe I'll check it out. I'll try Lake.
I think that his conclusions are based on incorrect information and are flawed. Mark Scott's memo states that few residents who have opposed the project have no reason to believe that an easement along a river channel would someday become a public right-of-way. He said construction of the path on the channel right-of-way would be legal, but certainly unexpected. I do not think that this is a fair assessment of the situation. First of all, it's rather ironic that the bicycle improvements in Burbank are most often criticized for not being used. Now the argument is being made that the bike path cannot be built because there will be too many users, 1,000 users a week. Does that make sense, that the need is so great we can't build it? As to the unexpected nature of this use, I think that Mr. Scott is acknowledging that the bikeway, in fact, is perfectly legal. It does not require any variance or special purchase or condemnation or anything to be installed in this location. The bikeway is a permitted use in the flood control zone. If a property owner purchases a property directly adjacent to a flood channel and the county has an easement that abuts the property, can you really say that you did not expect the county might put it to any of its permitted uses according to its own regulations. By the way, I don't mean any disrespect to the residents. I understand they're passionate about their opinions on this, and I can respect that. And I can also understand that it's difficult to stay on top of all the regulations that apply to our properties. But that doesn't mean we're not subject to those regulations. But going beyond the legal requirements, you could ask whether fairness requires us to make an exception in this case. Is this project so unusual that to give us pause that we should give up on a project we've been working on for nearly 10 years? I don't think so. I think that it has been widely covered in the newspapers, and it was also obvious from the bikeway along the river, the LA River, that this was a natural extension of this project, and that it should not be delayed at this point.